If you've never owned an MG before, then you're missing out. It's an amazing brand with some amazing people. And whatever MG you choose to buy, get involved, become part of the community, because we're here for you and we're looking forward to meeting you.
Whether you inherited an MG or restored it with your bare hands, it always leaves you wanting for more. At the Haynes family home in Devon, that statement holds absolutely true. Their garage boasts of MGs from various eras, from the classic MGA to the modern-day MG6 sedan. The Haynes represent a true MG family.
Back in 2006, we bought an MGZR for my wife. I loved it so much, we thought, well, it'd be quite nice to own a two-seater sports car. So we looked for an MGF, which we got for about £900. Things developed a little bit further. We needed a family car, so the MG6 came out, and we bought one of those. And we also needed a smaller car for my two sons to learn to drive in, so then we bought the MG3.
Things really got interesting when Steve was looking for a car for his younger son, Matt.
Matt was originally looking for a Mini. Basically, they were too expensive. They were too small for him anyway, really. He's got quite large feet, so we're glad he didn't buy a Mini.
I was looking at Minis at the time, and he said, well, I've got a car that might suit you. And then he showed me the Metro, and I just fell in love with it straight away. The MG Metro is one of the rarest of the 80s cars, I guess. There was 60-something thousand of them produced. Currently, there's only 80 left.
Since it was not a typical two-door sports car. But for Matt, his Metro is no less than a prized possession.
Because it's so light, you can absolutely fly with it. It feels like you're in a go-kart. The experience of driving an MG is unlike any other car.
Steve Haynes and his family pride themselves in owning only MG cars. They've restored a couple of them on their own and often get together in the garage to work on any nibbles that pop in every now and then.
The MGF was a fairly light restoration. We basically replaced all the interior on the car. There's quite a lot of modifications that we've done to it as well in the suspension and also on the exhaust system. Check to see what the oil level's looking like, because we've got a long journey to do. Yeah. A friend of mine who lives around the corner, Butch, worked on the car when it was at the garage. We formed a friendship there because he lives so close by.
So it could be a pipe?
Could be a pipe or could be the pump itself. And Steve had just bought an MGF which needed a lot of work, and I did the work for him, and since then I've always given Steve a hand on all his MGs.
Butch was an apprentice in the 60s at Longbridge, Austin at the time, so he does pop over occasionally to help me out with any problems I have with the MGF and the others, so he's a very useful guy.
Should we go for that around?
Yeah, let's give it a go. I think, yeah, MG Motor understand the heritage which the car club supports. So I think there's a good understanding of what makes an MG. They understand, they know what people want from an MG in terms of handling, style and performance. If you look at the way MG Motor have dealt with us, particularly with the MG6 and 3, they're very keen to engage with us and find out our views on the vehicles and look at how they can develop them better in the future.